Good morning, Evil Step Teacher here. I am starting to do some metal detecting. I am right now at the property I rent outside a little town in Kansas. If you know me, you know where it is. I have had a metal detector for a few years. It's a Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. I haven't really used it that much, but it looks like fun, and I've wanted to do it. I just haven't gotten off my butt to do it. So I've been watching several videos from people like She Detector and several others, and it's just got me to wanting to do it. Yesterday I came out and did a little bit. Have my fancy pouch here. I don't remember what I bought at Walmart, but I'm sure it was too expensive. So an expensive pouch. I got a few trash items in it yesterday. The shovel I was using kind of died after the third scoop. It bent right in there nicely. So I'm using a sharpshooter, nice long shovel. They work. First good target I had yesterday was, let me flip you around so I can see what it's doing out there, if I can figure out how to do it. Screw it. Was this guy here. He's about a foot across. It's a planting disc for farm equipment. The second one was this guy. He's a lot larger, almost double the size. I'll put them on top of each other, and hopefully you can see that. The little one is here, and then here's the big one. They were about 4 or 5 inches into the ground. The little one came from this pile. The big one came from this pile. And there's an old foundation right here, a pad where a garage used to be. Excuse me. And so I'm assuming they were doing work on the tractor or something here, or on the implements, and set it down and it got forgotten, because it's just off of the driveway, where the driveway would have been. A lot of the junk I found were broken bolts, nails, stuff like that. So it just makes me think, well, this is where they did the work, and that's where the stuff got dropped. Happens. It's an old farm. Today I'm going to take my metal detector and detect some more. I'm going to go out towards this group of trees here and just mostly do this area, see what I can't find, and if I find something spiffy, I will, well, when I find anything, I'll record a few of them and show you what I found. Where'd it go? Recording handicap. Okay, I'm getting what I assume is a good signal right here. So I'm going to dig it up and see what it is and go from there. Alrighty. It seems to be, this is my pinpointer, of course, right in there. I might have to dig some more. I might have pulled it out. I don't know. I think I need to dig some more. A lot of wood in this area. Set this stuff all up there, out of the way, out of the hole. I don't have a cameraman, so I think it's still in the same area. I'm going to pause you. Alrighty, I finally found it. It's right there. Nail. See? Kept moving around. I don't know if I was moving it or just what, but yeah, it kept moving in the hole. So a lot of what I've found in that bag is broken nails, broken bolts, stuff like that. So I've got a feeling that's all I'm really going to find in this yard, but it's a good practice, because even though I've had this for several years, I've never really got it out and used it. So this is a learning experience, and I plan on doing it a lot more because this is fun. Anyway, I'm going back at it. Okay, I think this is going to be another piece of iron. I've got it on tone. It's giving me that deep tone, but on discrimination it picks up. Well, it was till I put the camera on. There it is. So could be a pull tab, could be, who knows. So, and I've got the discrimination all the way up, so could be an actual good find. Well, this is pretty easy to find. Can you see it? Have no clue what it was. Looks like some kind of lever. Oh well. You can hear the tone up there a little bit. Put it there with the thing and see if there's anything else in there. So there may have been two things in there, because it's still in discrimination. It says there's something right there. So let's find out. Oh, nope, it's just another piece of steel. Toss that over there with those. Move that. And that was it. They must have been big enough that with discrimination all the way up, it still picked them up. But hey, better than the other stuff I found, except the 2 discs. So I'll fill this back in and move on. I found another one. It was beeping pretty good. It's this rolled up bit of wire, and I think it's all it is wire that got ran over several times. Looks like aluminum wire, but does the buzz like I thought was supposed to be steel. So anyway, there it is. Well, I've got another tone here in some blooming clover. Now, it comes and goes, like right there. Don't know if it's going to be anything worth digging or not, because it doesn't really seem to be very much of a tone, and it sounds like it's got some steel with it. But I'm going to give it a shot. Talk at you in a few. Alright, right there is where that steel sound was coming from. It's the same sound that the shovel makes. Well, I guess not. But I don't think it's really deep. But it's also not overly large. So let's see what it is. Well, then again, maybe it is. I don't know. Should catch it. Ah, what have we here? It's a sword! Actually, it's a fence post, but still. No, it's not a fence post either. Not really 100% sure what this big guy is. It's kind of cool. Makes sense as to why it was hitting strong. Alrighty. Check the hole and put this with, I think I'll put this with the fence post over there and move on. Alrighty, not too far from where I just found that long piece, and a little bit of ways from the house I found another target, and this one also had a good tone on every setting. Have no clue what it is. It looks like maybe an exhaust pipe. But it's a good thing to get it out of the ground. I'll put it where I put the other thing. Alright, there's my hole for the last thing, that exhaust pipe. right over here by what I believe is prickly lettuce, there is another good solid tone. So I think I'm going to put this dirt back and see what's there. Alright, found two things. First, this little guy was on top of the ground. Just a rotted out piece of a can. And then, lo and behold, another piece of a can. Probably the same can. And I do not have the luck of some people. I won't find a can that had money in it or something like that. Someone who was afraid of banks at one point. Probably with good reason. So, yeah, I will scan the hole, but I'm pretty sure that was what I was hearing. Yeah, nothing else coming up. Alright, had another signal. Found it, I do believe, and I think you can see it. Yeah, get my old butt down here. Right there. Helps to have it in front of the camera, not beside the camera. Glad it's not too windy. And there's a nail as well. Anything else? Another piece of metal. This hole had a few things in it. And they were all relatively deep. But I thought steel was supposed to have the deep tone. It was beeping high pitch. I'm going to see what might be up in there. Or if it's picking that stuff up over there. Alright, I'll move this over here and see if it still does it. Yeah, it's still picking something up there. Oh, sit up. Let's see if it still picks anything up. I need to get me a pinpointer. And they're not too expensive. I might have to do that. School year starts back up. But right now, it's toward the end of July. Overcast for a change. So, working as a substitute teacher, you don't have an income in the summer unless you do other stuff like fireworks stands and stuff, which I did. This year was a bad year. So, yeah. Oh well, shit happens. Well, I'm not seeing anything. Either I'm not going deep enough, or I'm just missing it. It keeps saying it's in the edge, no matter how far back I dig the edge. That whole edge out of there. How am I pause this? Said I'm going to pause this. Well, found it. From here, it looks like a gear, like maybe a motorcycle shaft or an implement gear. I don't know yet. Then again, it could be something totally else. You can see it there. I'm going to pause it again and see what I can't dig out. Okay, well, it's definitely not a gear. Don't know what it was. think it's aluminum. Looks and feels like it, and it's light. But yeah, there it is. Could explain a lot of the non-metal sounds in here. Okay, I had another tone, and it seemed long. If you look at the way this is digging, it's pushing up kind of long. So let's see what it is. I see it. Another piece of exhaust pipe. And a wire. Probably what was holding the exhaust pipe on. Let's move all this stuff out of the way. And that is one solid exhaust pipe. Full of mud and dirt and decay and all that good stuff. Something's still in there. According to this anyway. Probably more wire and exhaust pipe. But now it's gone. If you're watching this and you have a Tracker 4 or know about the Tracker 4, let me know if that's normal for it to pick up on an item and then just act like it's a phantom or something and it be gone. See, all the stuff I pulled is way over there. I'm way over here. Now it's saying it's up there. Earlier it said it was down here. Anyway, there was the pieces that came out. I think I'm going to just work my way back up to where I started and call it a day. I've got a bunch of other stuff to do today. If I find anything spectacular between here and there, I'll show you. When I'm done, I'll spread all of yesterday's and today's finds out there on the concrete and show you. I had another nice signal, and it's right there. Still buried pretty well, but it's another piece of steel. Let's see if I can't get it out. There's a way to have this showing into the hole where y'all can see. I guess I'll try to hold it and dig. Looks like it's pretty large. And it's not coming with one hand, so I'm going to pause it and come back to you. Pause already. I just want to say that I'm really kind of impressed with the little metal detector I have, the Bounty Hunter, because look how deep this thing is. I don't know if you can get a good shot of that, but it's a good 10 inches deep. And yeah, it's big enough that probably a toy metal detector that didn't even come on would probably pick it up. But still, it seems impressive to me that it picked up something that far into this hard soil. So, the thing is huge though. This hole's about a little over a foot wide, and it still goes back this way, still goes back this way, goes back that way. Who knows, maybe it's a treasure trunk. Hell, I can't talk now. I'm going to keep digging, see what I come up with. Alright. It has taken a bit. Hard soil, lazy person, deep hole. None of those three really go together. I think it's a bit off of a plow. I've just got it broken loose, haven't pulled it out yet. This will be my last dig. I'm going to fill this hole back in as soon as I get this dug and go. Seems to be a foundation here as well. I don't know if it is for sure or not, but this is only about 4 or 5 inches wide, and it's quite long. It's concrete. But here's this thing. Yes, it's a bit of a plow. All right. I'm going to fill this in, and the next shot will be of all the stuff. I think I'll put it on the back of my truck. Alright, here's the wrap up. I don't know how much more I'm going to do in this yard, because I don't really find a whole lot. There's the landlord's pickup. It doesn't run, so I put my plants on it. Keeps them away from rabbits. Rabbits ate 2 plants before I put them up there. But anyway, Here's this lever of some sort. Mosquito in my ear. All this other trash metal. There's the washer looking thing. This is all just rusted metal. Bunch of nails. I'm glad I don't drive over there. Here's that wire. The pull tab. Don't remember if I recorded that one or not. This big long thing. I have no clue what it is. I'm assuming some sort of cover for something. Here's that big plow piece that I just dug up. This big long guy that's right about 3 foot long. There's about 2 inches in the ground back there. You saw me dig it up. If I put that in their video. The 2 pieces of exhaust pipe. And I was right. This one is about a foot across. And this one's about 18 inches. About 1.5 feet. So, yeah. And there's my bounty hunter. My high dollar bag, the bottle of water I just drank, and my sharpshooter shovel. So, all in all, it was fun, but I would really like to get to somewhere where I can dig something smaller, like coinage. So, anyway, that's it for this video. Have a good day.